He's the president of Building Aspirations. He's going to be covering the online marketing for small business. So without any further ado, sir, it's all yours.
Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to set an expectation that you are not going to remember what I said because I'm going to give you so much information. Oh my gosh, I can't even write notes fast enough. It's okay, because if you get a nugget of gold, it's going to be extraordinary because I am going to give you really practical stuff. We are going to be very specific. This is what to do after the trade show. So I'm going to tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. A little bit about me. How I got started in international business. I studied abroad. I lived in 3 countries. No siempre, pero a veces cuando estoy hablando por teléfono, la otra persona piensa que soy spam. Sometimes when I'm speaking on, oh, you understood that, that's good. Sometimes when I'm speaking on the phone, and I'm speaking to someone in Mexico, they think I'm Hispanic. And oh man, when they meet me, they freak out. Who's this blonde dude with the blue eyes? That's the power of international business. I've lived in Germany, I've lived in Switzerland, I've lived in Spain. When I was living in Switzerland, I spoke no English for a year. And when you answer the phone, you really have to concentrate because you don't know if they're going to be speaking Italian, German, French, or English when they call you. And I once got a call from Birmingham, England, and they spoke for a full minute before I knew they were speaking English. Such is the challenge of working in an international marketplace. But now I'm back in the United States, and I took all of my experience working abroad, and I've taught international business in the States. I taught international business classes at a college in Long Beach for about 6 years. A lot of international banking classes, like really how to deal with letters of credit and international financing. Now I'm taking all of this world experience, and I've been on site at Microsoft and the Gap and Hewlett Packard and Lehman Brothers, but it wasn't my fault. Okay? The German stock exchange, the American stock exchange. And now I'm taking this wealth of experience and I'm bringing it down to small business. Because this is who really, really needs the help. Small business. You guys. You guys don't have the budgets of the Microsoft and the Gap. You need help. And a great way to grow your business is to tap into what we've already alluded to. Online. Social media, email marketing, get online. This is the global equalizer. This makes you look like a Microsoft on a minimal budget, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. And you know what, let me thank the hosts today, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with this program, but there is extraordinary value here. You didn't pay $1,000 to be in this room. And oh my gosh, I've been in international business for a number of years, and what Mustafa taught me today, oh my God, he gave really powerful information to you guys. Seriously, and if you implemented that stuff, I mean, that's $10,000 of revenue for your business, the real world advice that he gave you. So I hope you appreciate the quality of what you're getting. And I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. This is me right here. What's this little bird in the corner? What's that all about? That's Twitter. That's what's called a Twitter handle. And that's a good idea. You should have that every time you do something like this. Why? Free marketing. Because people will tweet about you. And you know what will happen? Those tweets will go around the world. And it's super fast. You put this stuff out there, and you know what? If it's good information, it's free marketing. Now, we are going to talk specifically about what to do after the trade show. And there's a company by the name of Constant Contact. And I have a strategic relationship with them. They're right there. They're sponsoring me today. They underwrite the cost to bring me here today. My company is called Building Aspirations. And we help people with their online marketing. Who can say my name? Oh, it gets real quiet.
Mark.
Mark, yeah. Mark, yeah, good. Take the safe bet, yeah. Mikelat. You can laugh a lot, you can learn a lot with Mikelat. That's called marketing. Because I don't care what you sell. I don't care how good it is. If people forget about it, it doesn't matter. And you know, we all have short attention spans. We all get distracted immediately. And you know this from your life. You will sit down at your computer, oh, I need to look up this one thing, and 45 minutes later, what was I doing again? Right? We get distracted. And all of your customers get distracted as well. So I don't want them to forget about you. So you need to constantly and consistently be out there online so that they don't forget about you. And you know what? So many of my clients fall down after the trade show. They spend so much time and money going to this trade show, they have a lap of booze, and then they come back to the office and say, what do we do now? Okay, so at the end of this presentation, that won't be a problem anymore. You will know exactly what to do. There's all my contact information there, and I encourage you to grab a flyer and a business card before we leave, and I'll be around later to answer any questions. So we'll be talking about various things you can do online. Specifically, we'll talk about online social media a little bit, and then delve a little bit deeper into the email marketing, because I really think that's where you should be spending your time and energy. Here's our general agenda. We'll talk about what you should do online, what a campaign actually is. Every time you market online, you will start with the end in mind. What is this campaign supposed to do? I don't want you to spend $1 on anything without the desired intent. Am I supposed to get new clients? Are they supposed to download? Are they supposed to call me? What are they supposed to do? Email marketing is definitely where you should be investing time, energy, and money because it's so inexpensive. Something you can get started for 20 bucks a month. And I'll show you how to plug this into social so that your email marketing campaigns can go around the world. And then I won't leave you hanging. We'll end with 5 specific things. What you will do exactly. I'll put them on the slides and I'll walk through and I'll tell you exactly what you should be doing. This right here is where you need to start. Always start with the end in mind. What do I want to have happen? Sometimes you fall down. Sometimes it's really simple. A client came to me once, Mark, is this a good campaign? Okay, first of all, it's the wrong question. Okay, if you have to evaluate your marketing, is this good or bad? It's wrong right away. Is this good for this? I said, what do you want to have happen? I want people to come to the store. Then you made a huge mistake. What did I do? You didn't put the address of the store. Sometimes it's that simple. What do you want to have happen? If you want people to buy this product, it better be in inventory. If you want people to download the brochure, that link better work. You know, because remember, short attention spans. You got a few seconds to get my attention. I'm not going to come back to your website later and see if it works. So figure out, start with the end in mind. What did I want to have happen? And then we're going to have a campaign to support that. Now these right here are some of the significant places you need to be. And we mentioned some other ones. Instagram was spoken about. Yeah, let me speak about the ones that aren't on here, and then I'll speak about these. I call these the big boys. Okay, Instagram. Instagram is a photo sharing site. It is very niche oriented. Right now, the dominant players are 20 to mid-30s. So if that's your core demographic and you sell a product that has high visual value, Instagram is definitely a place for you to be. Pinterest. Yeah, Pinterest is a brand new site. Yeah, wait 10 minutes and then we change again. Pinterest is a place where photos are shared. It's a very, again, niche-oriented site. About 5 years ago, kind of when it started, it was 70% women, or probably 90% women when it started, primarily wedding planning. It has morphed a little bit. It's still dominant women, 60 to 70% women, but now it's home accents and fashion. So once again, if that's your core demographic, Pinterest may be a place for you to be. These right here are the big boys. Now, YouTube is not really a social site, it's a search engine, but it's up there because it's the most underutilized of all of these. It was already said, who owns YouTube? Google. This is why YouTube is important. You can kick your competitors' butts on Google searches, and this is how. If you optimize your video properly, it will show up in a Google search. This is how it works. Somebody searches for your product. Your competitor shows up, your competitor shows up, your competitor shows up, your competitor shows up, you show up. It's a video. Where do people go? The video. Oh, I don't want to read a website. I'm too lazy. I want to click on the video. They click on the video. The people in front of you paid Google Ads to be in front of you. You didn't pay because you did it on YouTube. Once the market figures this out, it's going to be done. So please don't tell anybody. Okay? This is our little secret right here. So you really need to spend time, energy, and money investing and creating videos on YouTube. Because if you are a representative of a small company in the United States, this is 51% of your new business in the next fiscal year. It's going to be coming through a mobile device. When I gave this training, I gave this training about 6 months ago to the Hong Kong Development Corporation. I helped them train their global affiliates to do trades shows in Hong Kong. And they laughed at me. They said, oh my God, Mark, in Hong Kong, no one even owns a computer. Everything is done on a smartphone. So more and more videos, because they're visual, they're easy, people can click on them. And let me just give you one statistic, and this is insane. This is just crazy. In the United States, 17% of the population will check their messages on their phone before they get out of bed. Not brush their teeth, not pee. Check their messages on their phone. So if you haven't tapped into this, oh man, you are missing the boat, and I'm going to show you how to jump on this train. This right here is $10,000 worth of technology. To capture these videos on this technology, it would have cost you $10,000 10 years ago. It's in your pocket. Some of you could do click, click, and have a commercial online for free. Okay? So definitely, you need to be doing more video marketing. Now the other three. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Let me tell you. Facebook is a conversation in a bar. LinkedIn is a conversation in a boardroom. Twitter is a conversation in a hallway. Facebook, conversation in a bar. What do people talk about in a bar? Everything. So you want people to be talking about you, but it's social. Are you going to be doing $1 million deal on Facebook? Probably not. But people are going to be talking about you. So you want people to talk about you. You want people to buzz about you. That's exactly it. And 10 years ago, this is what happened. Hey, you know what? I'm kind of looking for someone who is in the coffee business. Do you know of anybody? Oh, I know this great guy. Now this conversation is happening on Facebook. Now, 10 years ago it was good. A personal recommendation is good. Now it's happening in front of 500 people. That's Facebook marketing. That's conversation in a bar. You need to make sure you have good stuff to talk about so people are spreading the word about you on Facebook. LinkedIn is a conversation in a boardroom. Different level of conversation. Okay? On Facebook, maybe you can sell a $20 product. But on LinkedIn, you're looking for distributors, you're looking for vendors, you're looking for partners. Totally strategic-oriented conversation. Telling jokes on Facebook, fine. Jokes on LinkedIn, inappropriate, not going to work. Twitter is a conversation in a hallway because it's super fast. As soon as you put something out there, it can go around the world, and you have 140 characters. A technical limitation, basically a sentence. But you know what? If the sentence is, hey, for some great coffee, click here. Watch this video about how to build your website. Watch your video from Eiffel about how to export internationally. That video or that link can go all over the world with Twitter. And if you found me on Twitter, I have 12,000 fans. Now imagine if you were my client or my partner and I promoted you for free to 12,000 people. That's pretty powerful. Does anybody know who are the top 3 people on Twitter? Anybody know? Anybody care to wait to your guess? Kardashians? Oh, that's good. That's not correct. That's a good guess. Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber? That's pretty good. Yeah. Katy Perry? Yeah, okay. The top 3 are the following. As far as I know, top 3 right now. It goes Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and Justin Bieber. Now, if you're familiar with the Bible, this is one of the signs of the coming of the apocalypse. So that's the power of Twitter, okay? Now, one thing that's like super duper basic, is this right here, email marketing. You need to be doing email marketing. Every time you go to a trade show, every time you're in the public eye, you need to get the context of these potential buyers, of these suppliers, of these vendors. Because you're awesome, but you know what? I might forget about you. I might be distracted. I might forget about your awesomeness. So you need to figure out a way to constantly, consistently, at a low cost, market to me so that I can remember how awesome you are. Here are some examples of what email marketing actually looks like. And you can embed the videos in there. Now notice that at the top, you want to have your logo. So if you market to me for 1 second, if I just have 1 second to see your email, what are you going to market to me? The logo. 1 second marketing. And you can embed videos in there too. Here's some videos just embedded in there. You can have a little more text and explain a little bit more about your product, or it can be just a little bit quicker. If you have a traditional marketing video, the threshold is about 20 to 30 seconds. This is actually what it looks like. These are constant contact email marketing messages, and none of the stuff that I'm showing you is like super technical. Oh, I need to hire a programmer. No, if you know how to click a button that says insert video, you'll know how to do this. So, and these can go around the world. The key, yeah, question?
Since you're on Constant Contact, we are a partner. The Chamber of Commerce is a partner with Constant Contact, and we also have webinars where you can learn how to do that for free.
I love it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there's so many great tools out there. Yes, and they're a huge fan of small business. They already have 600,000 clients worldwide. Yeah, exactly. And here's the key. Here's why email marketing is so awesome. If you mail me a flyer, oh my God, this is the best marketing flyer I've ever seen in the history of the world. Oh my God! None of you are going to go make copies of this and mail it to your friends. But you know what you will do with the email? You'll forward it. You'll send it to other people. Oh, this is interesting. This is a good vendor for you. This is a good supplier. You know what type of marketing that's called? Word of mouth marketing. That's the best marketing that you can have. Why is it the best marketing? It costs nothing. Not only does it not cost anything, but whom do we trust more? Our friends. So if our friends are recommending you or your product or service by forwarding an email, they have to click a button for crying out loud, right? It's super easy. So as long as you pack this email full of valuable stuff, you can send it along, that taps into the power of word of mouth marketing. So with that base, what we're going to do is we're going to transition into the trade show. What do you actually do at the trade show? This is what I want you to do. They need to have a memorable booth experience. There needs to be something about them physically going to the booth, the interaction with you, the awesomeness of the product, the music, whatever it is. The staff needs to be friendly. What I encourage you to do is have them take pictures. Now suppose they come to your booth, they take a picture, and they share it with the world. That's free marketing for you. So figure out what that looks like. You know, what you could do is you could stage the picture, and you could go stand in front of a banner or something. Yeah, take my picture and send it around the world. Yeah. So as long as your marketing and your logo and your brand and your tagline goes with that, that's awesome. What you can also do is create interaction. You need to see this trade show as an opportunity to engage with people. It's not marketing, it's engagement. Because as soon as they come to your booth, they're going to go to another booth. You need to be emotionally attached to them. So there needs to be a reason for them to come back. And you need to figure out what that is in your business. And social media, the very first word in social media is social. So you can add a lot of you in this. So if there's something about your business that you support a cause, or maybe there's specific colors or a specific methodology, that should be part of your branding in the booth. And those visuals will fly around the world. Ask them to take pictures and ask them to post the pictures. Sometimes people even have contests. Whoever posts the funniest picture will, and you know what, people, oh my gosh, it could be a $10 Starbucks card. And people will go crazy, and they will try to win this Starbucks card. And they will tell their friend, hey, can you like this picture because I don't want to win this Starbucks card. Right? It's $10. Oh my gosh. And it happens all the time. Right? You want the really good visuals out there. Now, ask people to tweet about you, post, put recommendations out there all over the world. Now, what you can also do is monitor a hashtag on Twitter. A hashtag is the number sign, and just encourage people to tweet about you. So it could be hashtag Chino SBA, for example. Now, if 1,000 people are all tweeting about hashtag Chino SBA, the world is going to look. It's like, what is going on? And it gets people intrigued, gets people excited, and they will click through on Twitter to learn more about your company. So anything that gets people excited, anything that gets people interested, I mean, of course, give them the traditional flyer and the business card and what, but you know what? You have the opportunity to tap into the people they know and love via social media. So you're going to do that at the booth. And then you need to stay in touch. Because however awesome your impression was, you know, life happens. And they're busy and they're overwhelmed. We're all super duper overwhelmed. So you need their contact information. And email marketing is the easiest way for you to keep in touch with these people. So sometimes at the trade shows that they're actually the services and you can register for the database. You know, I encourage you to register for the database and they'll just give it to you electronically. Or you can also ask just for the contact information. And here is the least expensive way you can do it. This is the lowest tech tool that I could show you. It's called a bucket. Okay? And you're going to ask people to drop in their business cards in the bucket. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to give them an ethical bribe. So you're going to give them something of value to drop in their business card. I encourage you to think of something electronic so that it doesn't cost you. Okay? Maybe a white paper, maybe a cheat sheet, maybe some instructional videos, maybe some coupons, something like that. It can have a download code, something like that. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what it looks like. You know, I have a newsletter, it's called Building Aspirations, and I help small businesses with their online marketing. I would love to connect with you on the newsletter. All you need to do is drop in your business card right here, and I'll give you weekly tips on how to grow your business. But you know what? If you drop in your card today, we'll also have a drawing. And we will draw for this. We will draw for the YouTube Do-It-Yourself Success Kit. These are 26 instructional videos on how to do video marketing on YouTube. This is a $47 value that someone will win today if they drop in their business card. So I'm going to pass this around, and then we'll use this to draw for the prize at the end of the presentation. So then, if you could just pass that around. And then you just do something like that. You just pass it around the bucket, okay? Now, if this is at your table, you'll have marketing collateral, and it will be explained at the actual table. Now, you can also be super duper tech. Okay, anybody have a cell phone? Anybody a fan of texting? If you're a fan of texting and would like to test this real quick, pull out your cell phone. This should take about 10 seconds. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to text the word Mark to the following number. 22828. Text the word Mark to the following number. 22828. And then just shout out the first person who gets a reply. We'll see how long it takes. 1 second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 seconds. Yes, someone got a reply. What does it say?
It says hello, please reply with your email
Yeah, please reply with your email address in order to join the Building Aspirations email list. There you go. Now imagine you're at a trade show. You can click all these contacts electronically. People can walk by your booth and they can sign up for your newsletter. Right now, you can build a relationship with them. Now you tell them about all of your awesomeness. You might not even have met them. This could be on a brochure. This could be on your business card. This could be on your website. Right? They could just be walking by the booth and just see this and just text. Everybody loves to text. This is what's called text to join. And it's very inexpensive. It comes with the standard package that you can start for as little as $20 a month. And you know, I would love for you to create a one-to-one relationship with all of your clients, but sometimes you can't, right? So this is a way you could do one-to-many and get these people subscribed to your database. Now, in the first mail, I encourage you not to sell people, give them a thank you. They don't know you. You need to build a relationship with these people. You need to build rapport with these people, because we've talked a lot about trust. Trust building is a huge part of this, right? So if you say, buy my product, you're killing the deal. You're saying, hey, thanks, here's a little bit of a gift for you. Here's something of value to you, right? Gift exchange is a really big part of business. So what you're going to do is after you get these leads and they're in your database, you're going to engage with these people with good content. And be careful. Content. The equation is the following. 80-20. 80% of the time you are engaging. 80% of the time you are inspirational, you are motivational, you are fun. 20% of the time you are marketing. 20% of the time you can sell. The overwhelming majority of the time you're just providing good content. You're documenting to the world how awesome you are. And there's a lot of different ways you can do this. There are tips, there are press releases, there are reminders. I'm the biggest fan of the tips because you guys are experts in your field. And you could do something like 7 tips to do this. You know, 9 things you must know about exporting. 7 things you must know about importing. To you, that's super easy. You can write it very quickly. Someone who's starting in that business, that's gold. They don't know that stuff. Oh, I can use PayPal? So Mustafa can write a 1-page thing about how to use PayPal. No big deal for him, but for somebody starting out, oh, that's huge, right? So there you go. That's just a free download, and that's your gift. You're demonstrating to these people how awesome you are, and then your branding and your contact information goes with this, like the download, a PDF file, a video, whatever makes sense. And what happens is that once it's online, it's going to be repurposed. I want people to share it on LinkedIn, and share it on Facebook, and have it go all over the world. And as long as your marketing goes with this, that's okay. That's great. This is called social proof. Because if a lot of businesses will go online and they will check you out to see if you exist there. And if you don't exist there, it's tougher. So we were talking about how do you build trust. Social proof. If you Google me, I mean, I don't even know. There's like 3,000 things. There's 300 videos on YouTube. There's 2 books on Amazon.com. So social proof is really easy. So if a newscaster calls up and says, Mark, you know, is there a bio? Google me. Oh, it's happened to me on the phone. I just say, Google my name. Oh, now I don't need to convince them. All they just see is, right, I don't need my resume. I don't need the bio. Just, right, bam, social proof. And you're not doing this. Your friends, your family, your fans of your company are doing this for you. They're spreading it all over the world. You're going to educate these people. Be persuasive in your writing. Write to them. Be conversational. If you are not good at this, find someone who is good at this. This is called content. Okay, and when you write this stuff, you need to write in 2 languages. You need to write human and Google. 2 languages. Because sometimes a human reads something, but you know what Google reads? Everything. Okay? So yeah, the expert knows. So if you want Google to know that you are an expert in BAM, you need to say that you are an expert in that. So put it out there. You're going to empower people. Here's how you empower people. Just share great information. Share, share, share. Giving away information isn't going to hurt you because you are an expert. And you know what, quite honestly, if you give a little bit of information about your business or your expertise, and you think, that's too much, you're really not in business. Because the information you have is almost infinite. With someone who just needs a little bit of it, you could just give a little bit of away. Videos, pictures, blogs are huge because the blog can be shared throughout the world. Well, LinkedIn actually just announced something just in April of this year. It's called a long post. It's similar to a blog post in LinkedIn. The last post I put out there was read by 1,100 people in one day. 1,100 people in one day. It took me 1 hour to write it. How much did it cost? Nothing. Powerful. And it's one of, 20 different articles that I put out there. Free advertising to your target market. Okay? So put the stuff out there. Inspire people. You're going to entertain them. You can be a little silly here. Right? I want you to share a little bit of your personality out there. Right? Tell jokes, be funny, do it appropriately. Okay, you're not going to be unprofessional, but you know what? Social media. People want to be social. So if you want to share a little bit of your personality, people really appreciate that. Pictures of your employees, pictures of the back room, pictures of different events. This is what the product looked like last year. This is me stuck in the airport in Malaysia. Whatever, right? People want to know about this stuff. And then finally, what you're going to do is you're going to manage and monitor this. Okay, I don't want you to do anything, unless it benefits your business. Now, you will get results from this. You will not get results immediately. Results will come over time. So you have to invest a little bit of time and energy in this stuff. Okay? And I get really frustrated when I work with my clients. Oh, the email campaign didn't work. Yeah, because you did one. Okay? You need to do it for 6 months or a year. Okay? So when you're doing this stuff, you don't get immediate results. It's because it's immediate. Okay? So you need to give it a little bit of time to percolate. Because remember, a very significant underlying theme for all of this is trust building. People need to trust you. And you don't trust people immediately. It comes over time. You need to earn that trust. It is not awarded. So what you're going to do is I encourage you to assign numbers to everything. Okay, how much web traffic do we want? How many subscribers do we want on the blog? What do we want for readership on, all of this stuff? And just do it incrementally. And this is especially important if you assign dollars to this. Okay, if you're spending $1,000 doing ads on Facebook, and you know what, your friends didn't go up, or your readership didn't go up, well then you wasted your money. Okay, so now you know that's a learning experience, and you do it differently next time. But until you start out with the numbers in mind and have a management methodology, it's not going to work. Okay, so you need to do this. All right, so before I go to close right here, how are we doing? You guys learning some stuff? Yeah. Some good stuff? Woohoo! Awesome. All right, so let's take maybe a 2-minute break right here if we have questions. Does anybody have any questions about what we're talking about? Yeah?
Mark, can you talk through bad reputation and bad reviews?
Oh, bad reputation and bad reviews. Yeah. Here's my advice. Don't have them. So what you want to do is you want to constantly encourage people to give you the good reviews. And here's what it is, okay? If you find people who really truly love you, and there are, have those people promote you everywhere. Okay, and then eventually you will have so many good reviews that the bad reviews will be naturally pushed down. Okay? So I want you to focus on the good, and now eventually the good will overwhelm the bad. And there are actually companies out there that on your behalf will call up people and encourage you to do reviews on Yelp or Amazon or what have you. Yeah, question?
I noticed you didn't mention Yelp. Is there a reason? We don't utilize it, but I'm just wondering if that's something that businesses should.
You should, yeah. The question was related to Yelp. Yelp is very important. It's a review site. It's more important for. It's really dominant in the restaurant industry. Other industries it's important, but I didn't mention that because it's a little bit more niche oriented. And you should definitely be mindful of your Yelp presence. But for this crowd, it's less of a significant traffic driver. Yeah.
How about top trending hashtags and trying to figure out what top trending hashtags apply to your business?
The question was related to top trending hashtags. What you can do on Twitter is you can go and look, oh, what's most popular in the world? Okay, and if that's appropriate for you, okay, then you can participate in that discussion. And it goes like this. Okay, suppose there's a safety issue at a college, and you sell safety materials to college. Oh, now, yeah, now you could add content to this conversation. Oh yeah, we had a blog post about this 2 months ago, okay? And now you're seen as a subject matter expert in the middle of this conversation. Now, don't jack the news. Here's what jack the news is, okay? Hey, I see Lady Gaga's concert was really popular. Oh, by the way, I do credit card processing, okay? That's news jacking. That's like spam on Twitter. Don't do that. All right. Okay. Last question, I think, before you rise.
I heard you talk about marketing. It takes anywhere from 6 months or a year. So if you try A and it's not good, B, and so how do you define this guy is good, this is not good?
Well, the question was how do you determine what the threshold is for how long the marketing campaign should be? Here's what you need to consider. There's a rule of 7. The rule of 7 is the following. The typical person needs to hear your marketing message 7 times before they understand what it is. Understand what it is, not even buy from you, okay? So, the specific answer to your question is related to your business, okay? You know, certainly I don't want you to invest $10,000 whimsically, okay? But if you do a little bit of research and a little bit of understanding and determine if it's a reasonable bet, okay, let's give it 6 months. This is what our threshold for 6 months is. Okay, did it work or fail after 6 months? If it worked, then you ramp it up for the next time. If it failed, then you just re-engineer it. All right, I want to be respectful of everybody's time. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away a prize. Woo! You guys like free stuff? All right, did the bucket go around the room? No? Oh, okay. All right, we'll invest a few more minutes in questions. Yeah. Okay, the question was related to content to entertain. Okay, let me give you 3 great ideas of boring industries that did really creative stuff. Okay, so a plumber. Okay, do you guys want to see visuals about plumbing? It's like, what do you do? Here's how a plumber did this. Brilliant. He said, take a picture or download my logo and take a picture of my logo when you go on vacation. So people on their honeymoon were taking pictures on the beach in Tahiti with his plumbing logo. See? There you go. A mechanic did the following. He created a Twitter account. It's not him talking, it's his dog talking. The customers loved it. It's like the dog's complaining about flies when you're landing in the dog food. And yeah, it's fun, it's human. Okay, so people really, really appreciate it. So it can be silly, as long as it works for you. Just tap into your creative imagination. All right, so I'll hold up the bucket and I'll have Robert choose.
Oh, okay. All right. Shake him up, Robert. All right, it's nothing in the sleeve.